Hi guys, and welcome to my second video on the Alias 2. This video is going to be a little longer and more explained because I try to use the better camera and it only has 3 minutes of video tops. They give you the crappiest memory card, so this video is going to be a little crappy. You might not be able to see everything as well. So let's get started. We'll start with the hardware. Just as you know from the first one, this one's a lot more solid. I mean, when you flip it, it doesn't feel flimsy at all. It's very heavy. It doesn't feel like it's going to break pretty easy. I think you have to really try to break it, because I broke the Alias 1 2 times. So from when it's closed, you can see the 2 megapixel camera, and now in the new one you can take front video if you hold the play button, because the front screen's a touch screen, and if you didn't know that. There's only 3 buttons you can press though. You can take videos or you can take pictures from the front screen. Let's see, there's a new headphone slot, so you don't have to buy that special one from Verizon. There is a side power button instead of an end, you know, when it says the power button on the end button, because I guess because the keys changed, so I guess I had to put it on the side. So let's open the phone in normal mode. There's a new LCD screen, as I said in the other video. It's very clear, everything's very clean and nice. The colors are very vibrant, makes everything looks a lot nicer. Nothing's really pixely at all. It's just a very good new screen. The main feature on this phone is the new E-Link technology, E-Ink, I'm sorry, where you see the keyboard. See how it's normal right now, but when you are texting or doing something else, the keys change. So let me just go to a new message. Text, video, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so when I press the button, you probably can't see it, but there's change from numbers to numbers and letters, or just letters. It's really cool. Like when I show it to a lot of my friends, they like freak out over it. It's very convenient when you're flipping the phone, so it's not like a million buttons. It flips for when you're texting and turns to a four-row QWERTY keyboard, actually 3 rows of letters. So in the new Alias, everything could be used in landscape mode, because in the first one you had to, everything pretty much, you had to use it in this way. You couldn't like use apps or anything up when it's facing like this. So that's a good new feature. There's lots of customizing in this phone, which I love, because I mean, what's a phone without customizing? You want to add your personal touch to it, and what I like about it, it's called a setup wizard, which sets up everything for you. Sorry if you couldn't see that before, but it lets you like set up everything by steps. It's really cool. So it's a lot easier to customize things. Like the menu, you can move around, you can delete some icons, add different icons. It's really cool. I love it. There's a very loud and clear ringtones. This one's really loud. You'll hear it from like all the way upstairs, because I always used to miss my calls on the other one. Let's see. Let's find a loud one. Like the default ringtones are very loud. Oh yes. Okay, so there's new apps called like City ID. Let me just go to browse and download. There's new apps like City ID, visual voicemail, as you can tell what that is. Mobile email, and the VZ Navigator. I had no idea what VMoSync is, but City ID, they give you a 15-day like trial, and it doesn't work really at all. It's like completely out. It gives you like the right states and like places that are near where they're living, but it really doesn't work, so I wouldn't recommend buying that. The visual voicemail, they don't give you a trial, so I don't know, I didn't buy it. So let's see what else. The VZ Navigator, someone else asked me a question about if you can use it in the regular mode, and I said yeah, you could. I don't think anyone needs to know that. The text messages are organized by conversation, which is really cool, because then you don't have to go like 3,000 messages. So one messages with my cousin or messages with my friend, you just open it and it shows all the messages you sent to each other. So that's pretty cool. It makes it a lot easier to find messages. It's very easy to type on this phone. Really, really easy. It's a lot better than the Alias. A lot of people had problems typing. The keys are nice and big and square. Let's open up this way so you can see better. This designated camera video button right here, it switches when you switch it to the flip the phone. And there's picture video messages. There's a myth that like you can't video message on this phone, but you can. I don't know what people are talking about, but it has to be like 10 seconds depending on who you're sending it to. This phone is $80 mail-in rebate with a 2-year contract, which is very cheap. You get $50 mail-in rebate. So let me tell you about the cons. The bad things about this phone is that it's a little larger than the other one. There's no USB port, so if you want to transfer anything, you have to use an SD card, which I had already, because I thought I was trying to use a hacking thing, but yeah. This one has a little bit shorter battery. I mean, it's not bad, but if you use your phone a lot, like, I don't use it that much, but if you use your phone a lot, it'd probably be dead, like really close to dead by the end of the day. My phone has a 1 bar at the end of the day. I use my phone pretty often, so it's good battery life for me. The web is still 2.0. It's not 3G or full HTML browsing. If you have no idea what that means you can't like watch YouTube or anything on it. Voice recording is 1 minute. Someone asked me about that. I don't really care about voice recording. And for some reason there's no zoom. I guess there is, because it has a picture of the zoom button right here, but it has a little like circle and an X through it. I guess you can zoom, but I think you have to like look through it through settings. So I still haven't figured that out. I gotta look that up online. I know you can, because there wouldn't be a little picture of the zoom button. So I don't know how. You don't press up or down or left or right. So I really don't know. But the awesomest thing about this phone is that on the back of it, you could do this. That's the coolest thing about this phone. I could do that all day. So thanks for watching. This is my full review. If you have any questions or comments, just ask me.